It's the final week for Dana White's Contender Series, week number 10 of 2025. It's been a good season. I appreciate all of you that have been tuning in all season long. I appreciate those of you who have just found the channel and the good times that we had during the Fight Companions in the first however many weeks we did. I think 8. But we are here for the last week of breakdowns. We found ourselves in the featherweight division. We have Marwan Rahiki, taking on Ananias Mulumba. I think is how they said it on the. I'm doing my best. Okay, doing my best. For Mulumba, he is 9-2, 4-1 in his last 5 fights, and he's taking on a guy with a lot less experience. He's 6-0, 5-0 in the last 5. Is Rahiki. So more experience for Mulumba. Undefeated record for Rahiki. What wins out, right? Let's talk about Mulumba first. Mulumba. He's a good striker, but he's a better grappler. But he's a good striker. He's got good forward pressure with decent power, really good volume. I like the volume on the feet, good leg kick. But the problem is sometimes when he's throwing a lot of volume, he doesn't think so much about the defense coming, first punches coming back, and he'll start just bringing his hands down here while he's throwing instead of back up top. So he can be open to a counter in those situations, but he does have really good pressure and output, and it's because he wants to get to the takedowns. Dude's a good grappler, right? He gets a takedown. He's got a good trip for a second effort. So he'll shoot in on the legs. And if he doesn't get it, he'll sweep that leg out, or he'll trip you to the side, or whatever he needs to do. He's pretty darn good there. Decent top pressure. Occasionally he gets a little over aggressive, but it's pretty good. Back takes are good. His palm to palm rear naked choke seems to be his move. Like this dude, he doesn't do the thing where he goes around the neck and then goes behind the head. Instead, he gets palm to palm, uses the forearm in the back, and goes for it that way. Does a good job with it. It's worked for quite a few of his wins. I can't remember off the top of my head how many, but a lot of his wins, that's his move. And if he gets your back, he's looking for that. He's got good enough ground and pound too to soften you up and kind of open up that rear naked choke that he's looking for. And sometimes that palm to palm is actually easier to hit because, especially with gloves on, sometimes it is harder to get the hand behind the opponent's head. And also even just to get it like in the crook of your arm and all that stuff for the other arm. It's like with the gloves on, it does change things. Your hands aren't the same as they are in like the jiu-jitsu room, right? So it is nice to be able to go palm to palm and do that, and he does a good job with it. So there's a lot to like about Mulumba. I think it's definitely if he can get this fight to the ground and go to the back, that's where he's going to have success. On the other side, for Rahiki, he's very young in his career, right? 6-0. He's also young as an individual. He's like 23 or something like that, 24 maybe. But he's a good striker with really long, straight punches and a lot of power. This dude has some serious power. Good flurries. Really nice kick arsenal, but the spinning kicks, my gosh, they're nice, but he throws way too many spinning kicks. It makes you nervous, especially about a guy that wants to get to your back. If you turn your back to him, this dude could jump up on there and rear naked you, whatever. That sounds wild to say. Either way, Mulumba is probably looking to take the back when he sees Rahiki turn. So the spin kicks, hopefully he, for his sake, isn't just thinking, I'm going to spin kick this guy, and then he ends up making a stupid mistake. But other than that, he's pretty good on the feet. He will occasionally overcommit on a big, heavy strike and leave himself open for a counter. So both guys have slight defensive lapses there. But all in all, both guys have a lot to like in the striking as well as the grappling. Rahiki is hard to actually kind of keep on the ground. So I think that could be something that might be a struggle for Mulumba, is keeping Rahiki down. He uses his throws to stop takedowns. A lot of times guys will go in for the takedown and he'll just launch them. Like he'll toss them. And then he'll end up on top, of course. Dude's got heavy ground and pound when that happens, and he's also hard to hold down. So it's interesting how this one, I could see this one going either way. Kind of depends who gets to their spot first. But I think on the feet, Rahiki's going to be doing better, and I think he's got enough takedown defense to keep it on the feet. So I'm going to take Rahiki. I'm going to take him, even though he's only 6-0 and he's a young guy. I think he can get this one done. We're going to take Rahiki at some point to ground and pound him out for a finish after probably winning on the feet. We'll say Mulumba shoots in for a takedown, he gets thrown, Rahiki gets the finish. So that's what I'm looking at, but who knows? We're going to say Rahiki gets it done. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like the video on your way out. If you haven't already, check out the rest of the videos in the Dana White's Contender Series week number 10 playlist, and I will see you there.